Ever have your parents threaten you with this? If you don't stop, then the boogeyman's gonna come and get you? Yeah, well, it turns out this simple little phrase is something commonly used across the world and in multiple countries and cultures, with obvious variations between them. Referring back to my example, the boogeyman is commonly seen as an allusion to a mythical creature most notably told by parents to their children. This creature never really has told to have a set in stone appearance, especially with the multiple versions of it. Rather, the boogeyman is seen more as an embodiment of fear and terror to the young minds told its story. Now, why would parents tell their kids this? This sounds extremely horrible. Well, the story is often told to children who misbehave and or ignore their parents' commands. For example, if a child is sucking their thumb or taking cookies without asking before dinner, I was the latter of the two. Threats of the boogeyman were often used in order to straighten the child's behavior. The boogeyman is usually referred to as a masculine entity. However, despite this, none of the legends and stories specifically state which gender it is, or if it is androgyny. I know it's a big word. It basically means combination of masculine and feminine traits. It's okay, I had to Google it myself while writing this. Now for some stories of the boogeyman. Well, there are kind of hundreds of them, if not thousands of different variations throughout the world. I'm going to list a few before ending this, but honestly, you should definitely check it out. It's definitely worth looking into. First off, we have the sack man, most often told in Latin countries. This being is said to be a man with a sack on his back who carries away naughty children. Brazil, Spain, and Portugal are some places where the sack man allegedly roams. Next up is the Babbio in Italy. He is portrayed as a tall man wearing a heavy black coat and a black hood or hat that hides his face. Sometimes parents will knock loudly under the table, pretending that someone is knocking at the door, saying, "Here comes the Almo Nero." He must have known there is a child here who doesn't want to drink their soup. The Babbio is not supposed to eat or harm children, just take them away to a mysterious and frightening place. Some stories even say that he will keep the child with him for a whole year. Lastly, we have the Bonhomme Septe Hieros, or the 7 o'clock man, from the Canadian province of Quebec, who is said to visit the house around 7 o'clock and take misbehaving children who have not gone to bed back to his cave where he will feast upon them. And there you go, a few more reasons to listen to your parents, kids. Eat your greens and go to bed early. Yeah, who am I kidding? My largest demographic is 18 to 35-year-olds, so still, you should listen to your parents. But before that, why don't you write down some examples you had in which you were threatened by a boogeyman possibly arriving? Leave them down in the comments below, and remember, it's always watching, waiting for you to misbehave. Enjoy. Thank you for staying with us to the end. If you enjoyed this journey, hit the like button down below and leave a comment in the comment section. I always consider suggestions for new videos and topics, so do not be shy. Also, do not forget to subscribe in order to stay up to date on all things unexplained. Until then, I hope to see you again next time as we take another trip into the realm of the unknown.